What's up, guys? So, unfortunately, I cannot unbox these for you live because I did it and I recorded that video and I was out of frame. But I'm gonna do the whole thing again because let's run that shit back. Anyway, um, before I get into that, shout out to Chris over at Kingship Apparel. He did send me this T-shirt. It does release today. It looks really good. It's a Shockaware blank, oversized, cropped. I don't know if this is gonna be in frame, but y'all go check them out over at kingship-apparel.com or at Kingship US on Instagram. Solid dude, great clothes. Y'all go check them out. Go grab a tee. Do your thing. Y'all know what to do, man. So today is July 25th, and these will be releasing tomorrow, July 26th, for a retail price of $220. This is the first release in a few that has been this price. I think the last pair that was this was over 215 was the White Cement 4, which was in May. So we got a pretty consistent wave of the 215, which obviously was increased from 210. So these were probably originally 215 and they got raised to 220. So, and the biggest thing about this shoe is the 2% chance that the Rare Air 4 has to have a gold, I don't want to call it stitching because it's not stitching, but the gold lettering here, and we did not get so lucky. I didn't go through the pairs beforehand to bring like a gold one. I will go through and try and get a video of it by tomorrow at least, but all of the shoes come wrapped individually in these papers, so I just did not have the patience or time to do that before this video because we've been very, very busy. So overall, the shoe looks really good. So the Rare Air series is a nod to the 1980s like trial and errors design process from Nike. So earlier this year we got the Rare Air Jordan 1 that had a different Nike Air on the collar, and then it had a removable swoosh that made it red. So those are some nods to original like colorway designs, or a mix of colorway designs. Then we had the Air Jordan 3 Rare Air that released 2 months ago, that had the different back tabs. They were facing each other. Pretty cool. And it came with those cream laces. That was a pretty good looking shoe. I do think this one is the best out of the three. They, they came together pretty well, and you do have the little hidden Easter egg. You've got a good hang tag here. Everything looks good. Box is good. So this is a nod to the original gray retro face box. This is a black face box. No racist. I don't know. It's got Michael Jordan's face on it. It's got the Flight logo on the inside. Everything about it looks good. It does come with an extra set of deep royal blue laces with a gradient effect here. Looks pretty good. It's a subtle gradient effect, though. A lot of people probably won't even notice it. Good looking shoe, though. I won't be grabbing these, but it is a good looking shoe. Like I said, I'll try to get a video of the gold lettering for you guys. So let's go through the color codes for this. It is black, fire red, deep royal, dark smoke gray, and tech gray. So we got 5 different colors here. Black nubuck upper. We got the deep gray overlays here. And then we got the deep royal blue on the inner lining, the heel tabs, and part of the midsole, and on the hang tag. On the bottom, we also have the deep royal blue on the Nike logo, and then we have this aged midsole. It looks great. It looks like a bread. It looks like a infrared Jordan 4, which was a nod to the green glow, plus like a black motorsport true blue-esque colorway. It fits really well together. I'm pretty satisfied with this pair. I just wouldn't pay $240 for it. It also reminds me of the winterized Air Jordan 4 from a couple years ago. So if you guys, I'll put it on screen, but that one is actually super similar to this one. So, and that one didn't do that well. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, what would look good in this is the same pair of laces that came with the Air Jordan 3 Rare Air, the cream. I think that would look really good. So I might have to try that. So this is not the first Air Jordan 4 Rare Air to come out. In 2006, we did get the Tour Yellow Air Jordan 4 Rare Air, which pretty much looked like it was a white White and yellow. I'll put it on the screen. So that pair came out in 2006, which is the golden era of Air Jordan 4s. You got Miss Blue and dude, I'm drawing a blank on that shit right now. But that's when they were still called lifestyle models. So that with the LS. So the golden age of Air Jordan 4s. I'm sure my man Eli, the 4-man, would agree. So, speaking of Jordan 4s, there is a bunch of Jordan 4s that are releasing in this next month, like a huge influx. It's like dominating the release calendar. I can think of at least 6 off the top of my head that come out in the next 2 months, 3 months if you include Black Hats, Rare Air, Undefeated. There's a Pizza, which I don't know if it's going to be men's or not, the Cave Stone, and the Denim. And all of those come out within the next 2 to 3 months, which is ridiculous. I don't know. They're pushing out a lot of. I mean, this is probably. No, I can't think of how many have come out this year, but in the last 3 years, I would like to know how many Air Jordan 4s have come out, because it's just been crazy. I mean, I don't even know. You guys let me know how you feel about that. Do you need any more Jordan 4s? Did you need them to change everything to Nike Air on the back? How do you feel about this stuff? So let me know down below what you guys think about that. And last but not least, I'll have just a small little story about a kid at my store. I thought it was funny, but it does kind of show where the culture is going for the future. This is probably 8 to 10-year-old kid, maybe. He could be a little bit older than that. He was wearing an 8 in men's. So however old you are when you first start wearing an 8. So maybe he was like 11, 10 to 12. Somewhere in there. Somewhere between 8 and 12. So he comes in, and this is nothing new. Like, kids always come in and they ask for Air Jordan 4. So he's like, hey, you guys have any 4s? And we're like, no. First he was looking on the kids' wall, and we do have the white cements and kids. So he was asking me, he's like, oh, do you have these? I'm like, no. You're size 8, so you're going to be over there. And then he's like, but I don't see any Jordan 4s. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have any Air Jordan 4s in men's. And I kind of tried to explain to him and his mom how the process goes about stuff selling out and the limited availability and, drop times and things like that. So we're going over all that. And then I remember that these come out this weekend. This was probably like Monday. And I go, and I'm like, hey, there is a black and red pair of Jordan 4s that are coming out this weekend. He's like, oh, the Thunders? And I said, like, first of all, we're referring to the Red Thunders as Thunders now. Red flag number 1. Number 2, the Red Thunder is the first black and red Jordan 4 that comes to your mind? Yeah. Just know I was a very sad individual that day. We were so fried as a sneaker culture. The youth is not going to carry us to success, unfortunately. So pray for the young sneakerheads. But we'll be here to steer them in the right direction. But I thought that was funny. But yeah, we're cooked. We're fried. That's all I got for you guys today. This is my second time recording this video, so if I went too fast or anything like that, I apologize. But I do appreciate any and all of you. We do have a bunch of new subscribers, so if you're new here, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. And if not, you can go ahead and follow us over at Soul Sandy Sneaker Podcast on Instagram. That's where I post whenever we do have a new video or a new short or anything like that. And any other relevant information does go there as well. So I will catch you guys out over there. And if you need any help grabbing these or any of the other releases in August or anything like that, feel free to drop a comment or hit us in the DM at Soul Sandy Sneaker Podcast on Instagram or on my personal Instagram, which is linked as well. I will see you guys later.